you will stop turning in marks within 50k of your cap. So if your cap is 650,000, you will stop turning in marks at 600,000, and then you will stop at your cap at 645,000. When you log in on Monday and see what your honor has adjusted to, you will turn in your marks to get as close as you can without going over.
Stay under.
And then you will go out in the world and you will PvP in the world and get 100 honor per kill as needed. We have a controlled environment at Kyranos Graveyard to give you specific numbers of honor. The cap is a cap. It's not a recommended honor number. So 650,000 is the number you are not supposed to go over, period, ever, not once. Not one honor over, not two honor over. The cap. It's kind of like an NFL team has a salary cap. They cannot spend that more money than their salary cap is. The honor cap is a cap. You don't go over it. If you disconnect during a day, you need to stop 30k short of where you think you are to make sure you don't fuck it up.
If you disconnect and you realize that your honor is like fucked up, if your honor was the same when you logged back in, then obviously it's fine.
I mean, you need to be checking your honor tab throughout the day, like at least every 30 minutes or so. Just open your honor tab and get an idea of what your honor is at for the day. Because if you disconnect and you log back in and the numbers are right, then you're good. But you need to keep an eye on your honor throughout the day. Okay? I'm just... There's certain people in the brackets that are... Their leeway is so small that we cannot afford to fuck the stacks up. The prime example is Kirkus. Like, if we would have fucked up bracket 1, he wouldn't have been rank 14 next week. And if we fuck up bracket 1 this week, he loses it anyway. This is only like 11 RP leeway for rank 14 this week. So, like, we have to stack perfectly. Same thing with bracket 2. The person that broke bracket 2 this week fucked Whip Mix out of a...
Yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, Whip Mix lost a week because...
Who the fuck fucked up Whip Mix?
We'll find out tomorrow.
Tell me now.
Well, the person that it was... JT was the one that broke. However, it was not on purpose, and he came to me immediately after he realized it. And we were able to try to fix it and adjust it, but that doesn't mean that it was okay.
Also, the other thing with that, if you have to be constantly checking Discord on Monday. Because we will be adjusting on Monday, every Monday. Check Discord until at least 12 or 1.
Yeah, I mean, there's no perfect solution to what happened. Like, the way we're going to handle this in the future, and again, there's two sides of it, right? Before this week, honor caps were set, but they weren't necessarily enforced. There was no punishments, there was no training, there was no teaching. Like, it was kind of just care trying its best to make it happen behind the scenes, because brackets were so high, 100 honor here or there didn't matter. But since brackets and caps have come down so much, 100 honor makes a huge difference. So,
and the cap should be low enough for everyone to hit on Sunday. And if you can't, like was stated last week, just cap 5. You'll have to take a loss.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody did a good job of stopping 5k under if you weren't able to make it for whatever
right, I know
reason.
Zeiss did a really good job doing
tomorrow.
it. Coot did a good job doing it. Blitz, I think, did as well. Like, I know a lot of people did a really good job of stopping where they needed to stop.
We appreciate you actually listening, because we're serious. Like, if you start grinding to your cap the day before, you're just not going to have a slot. That's just how it has to be, because you put people at risk of losing time because you weren't able to make your number, and that's not fair to everyone else.
Liz, did you get everything?
Sure. Yeah, and the problem with that, there's only so much that we can do about that.
Just the phrasing.
Yeah. And
Yeah, it's
obviously, I'm sure like it's gonna go without saying, like teams next week are gonna change. There's gonna be a lot more people hitting, and a lot more spots opening up in bracket.
Yeah, that's like Cokeman. That's what I saw last night. Like there were people listed for bracket 2s and they didn't make it Slade. And then when we talked last night and I pushed and I got to 580K, I was like I got a bracket 2 slot basically this week by doing it. I just didn't reach the cap. And I got fucked out because of the Blackwing Lair. I had to basically log for those 2 days.
I mean, the issue there, and I get it, teams are an issue, but it's not just an easy fix, because we have, what, 32 people in bracket 1 and 2, and 25 of them are rogues and warriors? Or something crazy. Like, there's no way to make 3 solid teams out of the bracket 1 and 2 spots. There's just not. There's no healers. There's like, I think 2 druids in bracket 2. Like, there's just no way to do it. So we did our absolute best in trying to set up team comps and team composition and make it work, and that's just kind of how we had to do it. So, and we have Hype, has taken on some people into his group to help people get caps that are in bracket 1 and bracket 2. So we're working the problem. There's just no easy solution. And then next week, once like Teleport, Venom, Dank, Kirkus, Dirty all hit their 14, that's a lot of spots and groups opening up. So we'll be able to kind of redo groups a little bit more to get a little better optimal comp for everybody. So, this week, not sure what caps are going to be quite yet. I'll know more, Friday, like when I usually set caps. But for right now, just kind of grind as much as you can, and we'll kind of assess the week as it goes, and I'll have caps out. This meeting was primarily for stacking and how you're going to stack. Like, Care posted a how to stack channel with instructions. Every single person in bracket 1 and bracket 2 follows those instructions to a T. And you will be posting your honor in the honor channel when you're done, so that we can see it. There's no exceptions to it. Nothing.
Am I just fucked this week?
I mean, it sounds like you got fucked last week. What do you mean?
I'm just saying, am I just fucked?
I don't understand the question. Like, you got fucked last week. What are you worried about getting fucked over this week on?
I mean, I got an extra week added to my grind.
Yeah, I understand that. So, what are you worried about being fucked over on this week?
Can I gain it back?
I don't know yet.
That's what from what I'm understanding, it was like, no, you had a week added to your shit.
I don't know yet, Whip. I need to wait until I can get the RP information and calculate it.
Whip, send me your RP, and I'll let you know.
It's not his RP. It's we have to calculate who can lose a week.
Yeah, it would be whoever in bracket 1.
Yeah, once I get the RP, I'll calculate it and I will let you know it, but I don't have that information right now. I will know tomorrow for sure. Like, there's just not enough info for me to do it right now. But I've already have that on my other monitor in my calendar to recalculate your honor and see what I can do to get you your week back. And I mean, that's all I can really do right now. And I'm sorry that it happened. And I wish it didn't, but so yeah, so follow those instructions, please, to a T. Do not go over cap.
I'm going to repeat this again. Get to 5K before, like on Sunday, 5K below your, when you turn in marks on Monday, do not go over, even if it's by 10, do not fucking go over that cap.
Honestly,
Okay.
if it's by 1, don't fucking do it.
Do not
If you
do it.
need controlled honor, we have a level 60 logged out at the graveyard in Karanos with other 60 alts that can group with you to maximize your honor to get it perfect on the dot on Monday. Do not
turn in marks on
go
Sunday. Do not go over.
It's
Yeah, I think-
extremely simple.
I think the issue that was happening prior to this was we had a lot of people who were thinking, oh, I need to get 100 more honor to make sure I get the extra standing. And they don't realize how much
And
they were
that's not
screwing
how it
over.
works.
Yeah, they don't realize how much they were screwing over everybody else by doing that. It's not about that. Everybody just stacks like they're supposed to, like we're enforcing now, and everyone wins.
Well, the other part of that is the honor caps at that time 0.2 million, where 100 honor here and 200 honor there doesn't matter as much. Now that the caps are down to a reasonable level, where everybody can cap on Saturday or Sunday, for the most part, 100 honor, 200 honor means a lot. It means 3 RP, 4 RP, and even more than that in bracket 1. So, if you think that doesn't matter, talk to Kirkus, who's 7 RP leeway away from his 14. So if one person fucks up the stack this week, Kirkus has a week added. So it's imperative.
So the 2 people that already went over for bracket 1 this week don't fucking do it again next week, please.
And please don't fuck him over because I gave him the week. Like, I need you to help me too. Help me too.
Like, it's imperative that you follow these instructions. Like, there is slight leeway given this week because it's our first week actually enforcing stack rules.
Talk to me.
And already somebody got fucked, and it sucks. And like, this week is 100% enforced. Like, if you don't follow the rules, you will lose your spot. You will not hit 14. You will not hit your goals. I will take your bracket spot away and raise the caps to where you can't solo grind it. Like, that's what's gonna happen. Does everybody understand that? Does anybody have any questions? All right, back to grinding. Thank you for your time. Gary, you can unlock the channels.
Okay.
Warzone Gods 3.
Venom Sing is so fucking gay.
You're a fucking bitch.
What brings you here? How may I help?
What's up?
Yeah.
What'd they say?
They said that I broke the bracket.
They said what?
I broke the bracket.
Oh yeah? Did you overfarm?
So I think because you got to log on and log off at server reset time, like daily, 11 a.m.
Yep.
To reset.
Yes.
But I logged off at 11:40, so I might have had a couple games in before it reset for daily. And so
Oh, I
I
see.
thought I was on point, but I was 7k over.
Oops.
So they said, it's the first week stacking with so many people, so 1 week is fine because I told them straight away what happened, and they had time to adjust because I told them on Sunday, but they had Monday, Tuesday to fix it.
Well,
so they said stick to the rules and you'll be fine.
I'll do that then too. I'll just log off at 11:30.
Hello.
Just to kizzle my nizzle.
Is
Are you there?
Oh.
So I was literally on the verge of just kicking you out of the Discord because you cost Whitmix a week. And I'm assuming that it was an accident and you like disconnected or something and your honor got fucked up.
Yeah. It's pretty bad. I did
Okay,
it
so
on the day, and then I saw how much I had. I entered in one more mark, and then when I relogged on the Monday, it said I was 7k over, and I was like, what? But I hadn't
So-
been in BGs, I hadn't done anything since that.
so do you know what you did wrong?
I think because I wasn't sure that, like, you know, you have to reset at 11, like log off at 11 to reset it daily. I think that's what I not have done, so I might have logged off at 11:30 and played 2 games before that, so those games might have not been counted on the daily total. I'm guessing that's what it was. And then so I didn't know that I was over by 7k because I might have played 2 or 3 games from 11 to 11:40, and those games would have been that extra that popped up on the Monday. So I thought it was at 1650.032, but then on the Monday it came up as 7k more because I should have done those marks on the Monday instead of the Sunday and realized, because, you know, I would have said, oh, you're at blah blah blah, because I didn't know that I had to hand in those marks on the Monday to fix it. I did it on the day before.
Yeah, so going forward, you always stop short and adjust on Monday.
Yeah, that was my bad. I should have adjusted on the Monday, not the Sunday.
Like you legitimately screwed somebody out of a week of time. Like Whitmix has an extra week in his grind that he has to grind Warsong for 6 days a week. So depending on how bad you feel about that, you might want to have a conversation with him, and it probably won't be one you'll enjoy. But I would at least apologize to that man.
Yeah.
Because that's the adult thing to do. In that's 80 hours of grind time at least.
That's pretty bad.
He's out. So, like I'm staving out. Like I should just kick you out of Discord and just let you be on your way. Because that's not acceptable. But I'm lenient because it's an honest mistake. And coming into this week, brackets haven't been enforced as much as they should have been. So, like, don't.
I won't do that shit again, and I appreciate it, and I do feel really bad.
And I like if I would talk to Whip because he's pissed and he wants me to kick you still. So, like, I would message him and I would apologize and just try to be as humble as possible.
I will do that.
All right. Thank you. That's all I had.
Thanks, Lloyd.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to write a letter now.
What brings you here? I am honored.